Andrew Tate is a man who knows a thing or two about open relationships. He's been in them, he's talked about them, and he's even written a book about them. So listen up and learn from the master. If you want to be a real man, you need to be open-minded about sex. You need to be willing to explore your sexuality and to have more freedom in your relationships. If you can do that, then you'll be a true alpha in every sense of the word. But don't be a fool. Understand the complexities and responsibilities that come with this lifestyle. And remember, being an alpha doesn't mean you lack respect for your partners. It means you respect them enough to be honest about what you want and what you're doing. Tate believes that all relationships should be open. He says that monogamy is a form of control and that it's not natural for humans to be monogamous. He also says that open relationships can be more honest and fulfilling than monogamous relationships. You see, Andrew Tate's even spit it out. One of the most controversial quotes of all time regarding this topic. Tate has said that he has no problem with cheating as long as both partners are aware of it and agree to it. He says that he goes out and has sex with other women, but that he still loves his girlfriend and only comes back to her. He claims that this is not cheating, but rather a form of exercise. But what are the pros and cons of an open relationship? Open relationships can offer more freedom and variety, but they can also be more challenging to maintain. Monogamous relationships can be more stable and secure, but they can also be more stifling. There are also always some risks associated with open relationships. One risk is that one partner may become more emotionally attached to someone else, which can lead to jealousy and conflict. But if you are considering entering into an open relationship, there are a few things you can do to make it more likely to succeed. First, it is important to have clear communication with your partner about what you are and are not comfortable with. You should also set some ground rules, such as how often you will see other people and how you will communicate about it. It is also important to be honest with yourself about whether you are truly comfortable with an open relationship. If you are not, it is better to be honest with your partner and end the relationship. Communication is essential for any relationship, but it is especially important for open relationships. You need to be able to talk to your partner about your feelings, needs, and boundaries. You also need to be able to communicate effectively when things go wrong. Trust is also essential for open relationships. You need to trust your partner to be honest with you and to respect your boundaries. You also need to trust yourself to be able to handle the challenges of an open relationship. Things don't always go according to plan in open relationships. There will be times when you or your partner feels jealous or insecure. There will be times when you need to renegotiate the ground rules. It is important to be flexible and willing to adapt as needed. Before you enter into an open relationship, it is important to be self-aware about your own needs and desires. What are your boundaries? What are you willing to compromise on? It is also important to be honest with yourself about whether you are truly comfortable with an open relationship. Open relationships can be a great way to explore your sexuality and to have more freedom in your relationships. However, they are not for everyone. It is important to do your research and to talk to people who have been in open relationships before you decide if it is right for you. Andrew Tate's views on open relationships are certainly controversial, but they are also thought-provoking. He raises some important questions about the nature of monogamy and the role of sex in relationships. Whether you agree with him or not, his views are worth considering. Don't forget, being an alpha isn't just about muscle and money, it's about mindset. The alpha is comfortable in his own skin, knows what he wants, and is not afraid to go after it. He values freedom, but he also understands that freedom comes with responsibility to himself and to his partner. So if you're going to go the open relationship route, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons and not just as an excuse to behave irresponsibly.